Let's go. Shout out the mountain and fish. I got Iggy and Woods doing right for the culture. If you just here for the views and the likes and just put out no mic, you a vulture. They let me down, but the raps did it. They let me down, but the switch did it. They let me down, but the raps did it.
This is your boy Iggy.
It's your boy Woods.
We're now tuned into another episode of Hip Hop Who's Podcast. We want to thank everybody who's been supporting us out there. Continue to run up those subs for us, man. The way you support me and my brother, man, Woods, listen, go like the video, go subscribe, share it, tell a friend to tell a friend, all that beautiful, wonderful
and
stuff.
Leave a comment, man. I love your comments, yo. You know, and I got time. To talk back. All that shit y'all be talking, man. We get some good stuff.
Yeah.
But we got some shit talkers too, man. I got time for y'all. Let's do it.
And we got a shout out to the home team, Title League, you know, emoji fingers. Let's get it.
It's the cousin, baby. Let's go.
Yes, sir. And, you know, go on the website, man. If you want some of this beautiful merch that my brother's wearing, you know, the hats, the beanies, all that good stuff, man, go to www.hhhoops.com. All the wonderful stuff is there. Yes, sir. And we got to get into it. Let's get into it. We got a wonderful show today. And we are going to start off with the Warriors. So the Warriors right now, they are 21 and 4 since getting Jimmy Butler. And before Jimmy Butler actually even played a game, they were 26 and 25. They were in the 11th 11th seed.
Yeah.
They're now 5th. They're in the 5th space, spot right now in the West. And I actually want to talk about Miami.
Right.
The Heat. Miami Heat. Since Jimmy Butler left, they are since he's left, the Heat are 16-24, and they've fallen to the 10th space.
Right. So
my question to you and everybody else out there is Jimmy Butler the most underrated player in the NBA right now? And the reason why I'm asking is that because when he was in Chicago, they were winning. When he was in Minnesota, they were winning. When he went to Philadelphia, that's the last probably deep run they had in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right? He comes over here to Miami, goes to 2 championships. He doesn't win them, but you know, he goes deep runs in Miami.
Right.
And now he's with the Warriors. Warriors were in hell.
Right.
And now they're in the 5th seed.
Right.
They beat the Lakers the other day. Some great wins they have. So is Jimmy the most underrated player in the NBA right now?
They beat Denver as well.
They beat Denver.
Underrated. That's kind of pushing it. Underpaid. I think with all these teams that he ends up leaving, because they ain't giving him the money that he knows he's worth.
Right.
And clearly, what was Golden State? They were 11th.
Yes.
At one point.
Yes, they were 11th with 26 and 25
right.
record. Yes.
Now they're what? 24 and 1. 24 and 2.
21 and 5. 21 and 4.
21 and 4. Sorry.
Yes. 21 and 4 right now.
Him as an addition.
Yep.
All right. People like to say, "Oh, it's the honeymoon phase." He does it to all the teams, bro. Nah. You gotta put some dollars behind him, bro. I think every time he leaves disgruntled, it's because he's not getting the money he's looking for, and that's just the bottom line.
And the crazy thing is the numbers that he's putting up are not like he's not averaging 30.
No,
right? He's just playing his role, but playing very well in his role. He's defending. They have that late stage guy that you can throw the ball down low and he can get a bucket or get to the line. They have that guy now. Right? Clay was more of a shooter, you know, Curry, you know.
At one point, Clay was a two-way type guy.
What?
He was always guard.
No, 100% defend.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm saying get the ball to him and let him create off the dribble and get a bucket. Andrew Wiggins was, Jimmy, they have that now with him.
Right.
And he's a wonderful free throw shooter. So, man, I think he definitely is underpaid. And I think the Miami Heat are kicking themselves in the ass right now.
They are.
Because he deserved the money that he wanted. And they refused to give it to him. And now he's moved on with the Warriors. And now the Warriors look like a legit contender. And that's my next question to you are the Golden State Warriors with Jimmy Butler addition, are they an actual, real championship contending threat now?
Well, they got Steph Curry, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's 4-time champion.
Yep.
1-time final MVP. 2-time regular MVP, the best point guard of all time.
Right. No.
Yep.
No.
Yep. You said it.
Not best point guard of all
Don't take
time.
back.
No.
You said it.
Not the best point guard of all time.
Listen, they are a contender. It's all about matchups. They've been there. And the crazy thing is, my man, Draymond Green, well, he ain't really my man, but I'm just going to call him my man because he's rocking with Steph Curry.
You said it.
You know what I mean? He said it during the All-Star break. And once he found out they got Jimmy Butler, he was like, yo, we could win the championship. And everybody was looking at him like, yo, this dude's talking shit. Then they went 24-1 after the break. You know what I mean? He's saying there's similarities to the last time some type of move was made, and it was like, yep, this could.
This is not similar.
Well, that's how he's feeling.
Oh,
and I gotta rock with Draymond right now, man. I'm like, yo, if they get a rookie matchup, let's say they get the Rockets, you know what I mean, or a team with less playoff experience, you know, who knows? Maybe even OKC. As long as Shai don't go to the line, they have a chance of winning.
No, come on.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying. On my vision, don't say stop it.
Stop.
Don't say stop it. It's the real deal.
What's the real deal?
The real deal. If Shai don't go to the line, that's gonna kind of slim their chances.
That's one sample size that you see in the Lakers game today, bro.
Maybe the last 2 games. Houston too, right? They played the Rockets. He only went to the line twice. And
so you think? So what are you trying to say that they're not? They're not.
Teams are gonna start catching on.
Catching on to what?
Am I stuttering?
Is getting to the
man away from the free throw line. Because remember, when people were all saying remember when they asked Vaughn, Shai's dead. Is Shai baiting teams to foul him?
No, he's getting fouled.
It's a skill.
So getting fouled. I don't understand.
Let's just put it this way. He did not go to the line against the Lakers.
Yeah.
You don't think he was trying to?
Bro, do you think that was anything to do with some home court advantage there with the Lakers? Well, like Shai doesn't go to the line not once.
That's crazy. I'm just saying.
The best player in the NBA doesn't go to the line once.
I wouldn't say best player in the NBA.
Like, what are we talking about here?
I'm just telling you what it is. I'm just telling you what it is.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean? But yeah,
if we're still
if
on
Golden
this,
State gets matched up with a young, inexperienced team, all bets are off.
They're not beating.
All bets are off. They could go. They could sneak. They could sneak and shot the world and go to the final.
Right now, if the playoffs started, Kent, who would they match up against? Would the right now Lakers are 48-30. The Warriors right now is 46-31. They're 5th right now. Is that not 4-5 matchup?
4-5 matchup.
So they'll match up with Denver. Golden State Warriors. They going home. They're not beating Denver. They going home.
They're not beating Denver?
No, they're going home first round.
They just beat Denver.
They're going home first round. Jamal Murray, who played? Did Jamal Murray play that game?
He didn't play that game.
Okay, they're going home first round if they play. He coming back soon. He has to.
So who we gonna match up against Jimmy?
Huh?
Who's the best defender?
You can put anyone. You can put Aaron Gordon on him. You can
just
put
Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, I mean, is that his name? Aaron Gordon? Not Aaron Gordon. Yeah, Aaron Gordon is much bigger and stronger than him. What are you talking about?
He can't guard him, bro. What are you talking about?
Why are you talking like Jimmy Butler is Superman? Damn, I made one post and it's okay. He's good, but not like that, yo.
I'm talking about matchup-wise.
I'm talking matchup-wise too.
Can match up?
Absolutely.
Off the bounce?
Absolutely.
With Jimmy Butler?
Yes. He's been doing it for many years against a lot of different wings.
Don't say
he guards LeBron. He guards all these guys.
Orlando, he's older now too. You talking
about
Aaron Gordon?
Yeah.
So, man, Orlando, I mean, Denver, Aaron Gordon, match him up against a 3-4. What's Jimmy? 3? Jimmy the 3 or 2?
Yeah, he's a 2-3.
Come on.
Yeah.
What's a 3?
And Aaron Gordon's the same thing. He's a 3-4.
He's a 4.
Yo, Aaron Gordon plays the 4, but he's really a 3. Like, he can move his feet very well. He guards threes. He guards LeBron. He guards all these guys. What are we talking about? Why are we acting like he can't guard any wings, bro?
You're searching, man.
Searching. Bro, I didn't mean worse the game.
Gordon's guarding Jimmy Bucket.
I didn't mean
playoff Jimmy.
Listen, I didn't mean for this to happen. For us to talk about Jimmy Butler, for you to go to this extent, like, relax, bro. We're not talking about goddamn MJ here, bro. The way he's talking, like, oh my God, Jimmy. Whoa, relax, bro.
Last I checked, he was called playoff Jimmy for a reason, right?
Nigga, I don't even
going back to the playoffs with Golden State Warriors.
I don't care what you want to call
system. With the greatest point guard of all time.
Oh, man.
Come on, bro.
Here we go.
Come on.
Anyway,
What are you talking about?
Anyways, this leads me into the next topic. I want to talk about Shai Alexander, and my question to the audience, everybody out there, is Shai the MVP this year? And my question to you, is Shai the MVP? Talk to me. Is Shai the MVP? That's the
Shai,
let's talk
Shai,
about
I
it, and
love
let's have a real conversation. You're lying.
Shai,
You're lying.
Shai,
You're
I
not
love
even
your
telling the
shoes.
truth. You don't
Shai,
even like
I
your
love your
shoes.
I want to get a pair.
Stop, yo.
I want to get a pair of your kicks. I would love.
So before you go, hold up. So you got Shai, who is first in 30-point games, first in 40-point games, and he's in 50-point games. You got Joker right now, who's top 5 in 6 NBA stat categories. That is Joker. I'll give you the stats right now.
Yep.
For Joker, he's averaging 28.8. He's averaging 43.
Third in scoring.
He's 43% from three. So basically 44% from 3.
Top 5.
He's shooting. He's averages 10.4 assists. He's averaging 12.8, almost 8 rebounds. I mean, almost 13 rebounds. 1.8 steals.
Third in rebounds.
0.6 in blocks. Now we go to Shai. Shai's averaging 32, pretty much 33 points a game. He's shooting 38% from 3. He's averaging 6 assists. He's averaging 5 rebounds. He's averaging 2 steals and 1 block. Those are the MVP numbers. Talk to us in the comments. Who is the MVP this year? Talk to us in the comments.
Joker.
Why? Tell us why.
But he's averaging a triple-double.
Okay. Russ averaged a triple-double before.
He's
Oscar
4th in
Robertson.
minutes, 3rd in points, 3rd in rebounds, 2nd in assists, 2nd in steals. That's top 3. Top 3 to top 5 in at least 5 statistical categories.
So let's not
Playing his best year prior to even his other MVP years. This is his best one. And on top of that, he has no all-star in his team.
Jamal Murray.
He has no all-star this year on his team.
Okay.
That's why he's the MVP.
And his record is 48-30.
That's all you got.
Don't leave that out.
Yes, that's all you got.
Don't leave the most important part out.
You got, man.
So his record is 48 and his record. Oh shit, my bad. It's not even 48-30. It's 47-31.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. So he's 47-31. He just lost to the Lakers. The Warriors.
Right.
Let's talk about Shai now. Shai is 64-14. 64-14.
If we're going by record,
64-14.
Going by record, so be it.
What are we talking about here? He averages 30. He leads the league in scoring, averages 30, and his team is the best team in the whole entire league. Hold up. Yes. He has a better record than the Cavs as well. Do we reward the winners now, or we just let's give it to the guy who gets all the stats and stuff? Even though Shai has the stats.
The most valuable player.
Yeah. You take Shai off that team.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Especially if you take Shai from going to the free throw line, which we're seeing slowly. Culture that's slowly catching on. We'll see what happens in the playoffs.
Take Shai off that team and they're fine.
You take Joker off the team, they're done.
Yo, listen, I'm going to ride with Jamal Murray. I'm going to ride with Aaron Gordon. I'm going to ride with Braun. I'm going to ride with, who else they got over there? Let's talk. Let's. Huh? Porter. Porter Jr. I'm gonna ride with that lineup.
Don't forget Brandon Malone.
I'm gonna ride.
Mike Malone. Sorry.
I'm gonna ride with that roster. I'm gonna ride with Westbrook, Peyton Siva. I'm gonna ride with Porter Jr. I'm gonna ride with Jamal Murray, DeAndre Jordan. If we're gonna take Joker out, Aaron Gordon.
Stop.
Christian Braun.
Stop it. I thought you were going to say Joker's leading the way.
No, we're talking about
Joker out and leave it with these guys?
Bro, I'm taking that over OKC. What are you talking about? OKC, you take Shai out of this lineup. You take 30 points out of this lineup. Bro, we going to ride with Lou Dort? That's what we're going with?
Was Williams an all-star this year?
And who cares if he was an all-star this year?
He gonna step up, man.
Who cares if he was an all-star this year?
Step up, man.
So what if he was an all-star? What's your point?
OKC had an all-star. 2 All-Stars, and Denver only has 1. That's all I'm
The
saying.
Lakers got two. They got 2 top 10 players in the NBA. What's your point?
No, my point. We're just talking.
What's your point?
We're just talking about OKC.
But I'm saying we can keep doing this with other teams. Who cares if he has an all-star? Nobody believes in Williams right now. Nobody believes in Williams right now.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your point?
My point is, OKC got 2 All-Stars. Denver has 1. That's all I'm saying.
Jamal Murray's an all-star.
How? He's never made an all-star team.
You can say what you want.
He's never made an all-star team yet.
You can say what you want. When we've seen that guy in the playoffs and what he's done in the playoffs. We've seen what he's done in the playoffs, buzzer beater after buzzer beater. He's performed way better than Williams in the playoffs ever has. So what are we talking about here? Why are we talking like Jamal Murray's a scrub and Joker's playing with bums? That's what you're saying right now. That Joker's playing with a bunch of bums.
I'm saying he's playing with. I'm saying he's
like,
playing with no.
Porter sucks.
I'm saying
what
he's not playing with an.
Now you're telling, huh? He doesn't suck. Now you're telling me
an all-star. Iggy, I'm sorry, he's not playing with an all-star.
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Look at. Okay, let's look at Williams' numbers right now. What is Williams? Let's look at Williams. Jalen Williams. Let's look at Jalen Williams' numbers. He's averaging 21.4 a game.
Oh, that's a lot right there.
And now let's go to, but like the Lakers have 3 guys that average 20, but we're not. But okay,
didn't they just beat OKC too today?
Yeah. So what does Jamal Murray average? Let's see. Jamal Murray averages 21.6. Okay, let's move on.
And how many games?
Let's move on.
Let's
move on. Jamal Murray averages 21.6, 22 points a game.
The best ability.
22
my brother.
22 a game he's averaging. The same as Williams. Should I keep going? Porter average 18? Okay, do we need to keep going? Let's see. I'll do one more for you. But let's see. I'll do one more for you. I'll do one more. I don't want to hear nothing else. I'll do one more.
We ain't got no all-stars though.
Yo,
what are we talking about?
Christian Brown averages 15 a game. He averages 15 a game. Let's go to Aaron Gordon. Let's see what he averages.
And these guys are all being fed by Joker.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Right. Now you want to say all this.
Throw out the league, bro.
Aaron Gordon. Let's see what Aaron Gordon averages. He averages 14 a game. All right, cool. Let's move on. Anyways, talk to us in the comments. Who do you feel is MVP of the league right now? We got Shai, Kid Canada, or we got Joker, whose team is in 4th. Like, talk to us in the comments, man. Oh, hold up. And let's see. Well, hold on. Let me see something real quick before we move on from this topic. Right now, OKC is 17 games. They've won 17 more games than Denver. So, all right, let's move on.
Let's see how the playoffs work out, man.
I think I proved my point already.
I don't know about
So a big game happened today. Big game, national championship.
Mm-hmm.
NCAA national championship. The girls. So we had South Carolina versus UConn. And
I called it, bro.
Yeah, South Carolina. I've never seen South Carolina take a beating like this before. It was pretty bad. They lost by the last time the score was 82 to 59.
Yeah, bad.
This is Paige's last game.
Mm-hmm.
She's a 6-year senior. Yeah, she went out with a bang. You had AZ Fudd. So a lot of people. We have a lot of people that were complaining about these girls' age.
Right.
They're saying Paige is old. She's 23 years old. I seen Cameron talking about it. You know, Paige, she old as hell, bro. I don't respect it. She's 23 years old playing with these young girls, and get her out of there. You have AZ Fudd, who this was her 5th year. She sat out. She had knee issues. Mm. She's coming back again next year. She's going to be 23.
Right.
I think she's turning 23 in the summertime or whatever. And then you have the younger team in South Carolina, where I think their oldest player might be 21, Raven, and she's a senior. So what is your thoughts? First off, what is your thoughts on the championship game, period? Mm. And then what is your thoughts? Do you think this is anything here? No. With the age, this girl's being a little older.
About this last week with the young man from BYU.
Yeah.
Right.
That's like, come on, he's 28. He's a grown ass.
I mean, like,
that's different.
He's still eligible to play.
Man,
so when you're eligible to play, there's no boundaries. You're eligible. Go play.
NCAA got to do something about it.
You know what I mean?
Nigga, he's too old.
A grown man's strength and the grown woman's strength, I get that part. But just to bring it back real quick, Shout out UConn, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Coach Gino. I wanted both UConn teams to win. That's what I kind of predicted. But 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Paige she's a problem, bro. Like, that's how you go out. You know what I mean? She gonna go to the W next.
She's predicted to be the number 1 pick in the draft this year by Dallas. The Dallas team will pick her. But Sarah Strong, that freshman,
tough as nails, man.
She's gonna be the best player in college after Juju. It's gonna be Juju Watkins. We pray that Juju comes even stronger,
right?
You know, with her knee issue.
Yes.
But Sarah Strong is going to be right there. This girl is a friggin' problem. Defensively, her stats. Look at her stats. 24 points, 15 rebounds. She had 15. She was 10 for 15. She had 5 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks, man. Like, well, bro, like usually South Carolina has really good bigs.
Yeah.
You know, Cardoza, you know, our homegirl from Canada here, Letitia, I'm here. Usually Aaliyah Edwards does not play for South Carolina. Sorry. Cardoza. Aaliyah Edwards plays for UConn.
Right.
But they always have good bigs.
Right.
South Carolina. And this year, the bigs, they weren't as great. Like South Carolina didn't have that star.
Right.
If we want to pick through this roster of who the stars were in this game, you can go Paige, you can go Sarah Strong, and then you can go AZ Fudd, and then whoever else on South Carolina.
Right.
Like they're gonna pick they're gonna be the first 3 picked, and then you can see. Who would you have on South Carolina? South Carolina had Malaysia, for Wiley, she didn't play that great this game. I was looking for her to stand out. She didn't really do much this game, which I was a little disappointed. I think she had, you had Kits, you know, she played okay. She was a big on her. She was 3 for 11. Fagan, she was one of the big. She only had 8, 3 rebounds. Kits probably played the best, maybe 9 and 6 over there, but it was just very bad. Throughout the board. The freshman Edwards, she had 10 and 5. There was really no standout. Malaysia, she had only 9 and 2. Like, there was no real standout on South Carolina. I've never seen a South Carolina team like this before, where they just got punched in the mouth and they just looked confused. They didn't know what to do.
There's a meme going out with her banging on her head. Like, it was just one of those when she was screaming out like the F word and then banging on her head. Like, it was really tough. Maybe she knew the weaknesses her team had, and it's still just a testament to her nice programming system. They made it all the way to the final, but if there was a bad game that you didn't want to have, that was the game today.
I think that the South Carolina bigs were just too young. They were even though the girl Sarah Strong was young, she don't play like it at all. She's an absolute problem. And when you're playing with 2 girls who are very experienced, like AZ Fudd and Paige Becker,
licking their fingers, man. They're licking their fingers, man.
How like that right there is going to give you a lot of confidence in itself. So you know, congratulations to UConn winning the championship. I'm not sure how much that is for you, Gino. I
got 9.
How much? He's won a lot. He's won a lot of championships. So I'm not sure how much that is for Gino, but you know, this would have been 2 back-to-back for South Carolina. 3, they won 3 out of the last 4 championships, South Carolina, and they're going to be back. Yeah, they'll be back. You know, you got, you know, I got Maker, who's going to be there next year as a freshman. They won 12 championships.
12, my bad.
For Gino, so he has 12 championships.
Shout out to Coach Gino.
So like that right there just tells you what kind of program they are. And I don't even think this is one of their best teams. This is not even one of their best teams. Like, this team is good, but this is not one of their best teams.
Kent brought this up to my attention. You know, Gigi, rest in peace. She wanted to go to UConn.
UConn?
So she would have been a freshman this year, winning a chip.
Wow. I would love to have seen that.
You know what I mean?
Gigi Bryant over there at UConn? Wow.
You know what I mean?
That'd be tough.
That'd have been tough.
That'd have been real tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to, congratulations again, man, to UConn winning the national championship, man. But let's move along. All Canadian game. So the Quench all-Canadian game was yesterday. You had Team Blue versus Team White. Team Blue wins 148-140. You had Tristan Beckford was named MVP of the game. They had a co-MVP. For Team White, MVP was Malik Giuseppe Kiston. He was on the white team. You had Tristan Beckford. He was on the blue team.
Whatever's in that Fort Erie water.
Yeah.
Can I get 2 liters, please?
Fort Erie.
Just give me 2 liters, man. There's something in that water, bro.
Yeah. And the score was 148-140. Tristan Beckford also was awarded Player of the Year.
Yes.
High scoring game, really entertaining. I got a shout out to all 24 players who've made this game. It gave me. I love when All-Star games are at Humber College. Like, that's first and foremost. I love Humber College facility. But congratulations to Jesse Tipping and the Tipping family for putting on this event. 10 years and strong, and I'm so curious to see which NBA player is going to come out of this group here.
Could be a couple.
I would love to see which NBA guy is going to come out of this game. Because if they told me Lou Dort was going to be one out of that, I wouldn't have said, I don't know. He was very good in high school, but I didn't know he's going to do one and done and leave Arizona State like that, right? And now he's starring in this role at OKC, right, as a defender. But I'm curious to see who is going to be the NBA star out of it. Is it going to be a Fosa? Is it going to be Tristan Beckford? Is it going to be Spencer? Who is it going to be out of it? You have Rath and May's brother. Right. He's a good prospect, man.
Very, very good.
He's tall.
Tall as shit.
6'6", and I didn't get to see much of his game because he was playing out in Texas, right? So to see him play, I was like, damn, this kid's good. He's really good. He can play, right? You got Sadler, who's just probably, and that was going to be my next question to you is, really great game. Out of this class, who do you think is the best prospect out of this group? The best prospect to be an NBA player?
I like Rakeem.
Rakeem Green?
Rakeem Green.
He is a problem.
Don't sleep. He's just
I love that kid.
Getting better every year.
And he's more athletic than I thought.
Yeah, sneaky athletic.
Like, I seen him catch the oop yesterday. Like, like they had the other kid. He's from Chicago. Nelson, I believe his name is. Lefty. He was just dunking everything. But who do you think is the best prospect?
You may just call me a little biased, but Rakeem Green, Jordan Charles.
Jordan Charles played well. Started off slow, but played well.
But that's what he does.
Played well. Played very well. Yep.
Sometimes he needs that inadvertent elbow to the mouth or center. We got him.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then he just wakes up and shows out.
Played well.
Miles Sadler for sure. I think Tristan Beckford for sure. Fosa.
Because now Tristan Beckford is not. He's no longer going to.
He's going to that. Yeah, he's going with his coach.
Yeah, he's going to South Florida. Yeah.
Right? So no, we got a few, man. There is a few that.
You got to pick one. Who's the one guy? Jayon Pitt. I know he didn't play in the game, but who is the guy? It might be Jayon Pitt, man.
Jayon, because right now he's doing the Hoop Summit.
Yes, he's playing the Hoop Summit. Right. So that tells you something.
Yeah. Joker, Embiid, all those guys came from that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Jamal Murray.
Carl Anthony Towns played in that. Yeah.
Right. So that, to me, that just solidifies he could be the one.
It might be, for me, it might be Jayon Pitt, or it's going to be Sadler. I think Sadler, he's a little small, but he plays bigger than what he is, man.
He's super.
And he wins.
Yeah.
Like, he wins.
Win.
Yeah, man, I gotta give Sadler, man. He is so tough competitor, man. Played well all year over there in Arizona. So, but between that two, man, Jayon Pitt is a freaking monster.
Scary.
He can be up next, man. So, but I want to give a shout out to Jan Apele, man. He ends up winning Defensive Player of the Year, and I think he should have made this game. I think he should have.
A few guys that missed out on the game, right?
Yeah, you had a few players who didn't actually play in the game, and they almost pulled that LeBron move where he just showed, but at least he showed it. Guy didn't show up. But I think there should have been a guy that you could have replaced, man. This means a lot for these kids to play in these games.
And then considering all the players that missed out.
Yeah.
That were just there and got.
Yeah. Like, I think Jan is a guy that was right there that could have been a player to make this game.
Defensive Player of the Year?
He won Defensive Player of the Year.
Right. So,
like, how does the Defensive Player of the Year not make this game? And he's pretty well offensively. Like, he's no scrub on the offensive side. So, I'm just not sure how he didn't make this game. Politics, man, it's tough. It's a cold world. It's a cold world,
Very
man.
cold world, man.
And, when you see guys don't, like, if guys shouldn't be coming to the game in crutches, man.
Yeah.
And sitting on the side. Come on, man. You got to play in the game or give that spot to somebody else. It means a lot for these kids to be able to play in this game.
And some of these other seniors, they're coming back to do another year. So it's like, this is it right here.
I think there's different things in this game that they got to change. I think no underclassmen should play in this game. Like, if you're underclassmen, you shouldn't play in this game. Okay. Just make a whole underclassmen game, if that. And I don't think you should play in this game twice.
That's true.
Like, you should only be able to play in this game one time.
One time.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right? Because there's so much talent. And we got to give talent to all these kids that deserve, man.
Straight up.
They deserve to play on this big stage. And, and I don't think that you should be able to have 4 guys on one team make the game.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, talent is talent, but 4 guys on one team?
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's just tough for me to see that, right? And kids like Jan who deserve it, and he's a good kid, right? Who deserve to actually make this game, he misses out, right? Defensive Player of the Year, there's no way that he shouldn't make this game. That's just my opinion, man. And that's how I feel. So, it is what it is. But congratulations to the Crown.
Yeah.
The Crown family. They won the NPH last weekend. NBA
Clean Crown sweep.
It was a what they say, Crown weekend. That's what they call it, right?
Weekend, eh?
So they won the championship last weekend. NPH, North Pole Hoop. Shout out to those guys. They do a wonderful job with their events. And you had Crown win the girls and the boys. And
I guess the week before, the girls won the grind session as well.
They won the grind session as well.
Man.
Yeah, man. So
best in the world.
That's what they're considered.
That's what it is.
The best team in the world. So, just want to give a shout out to Crown family. Had an amazing season. All their teams. Their coaches are wonderful coaches. You got Coach Leanne, you got Coach Olu, you got Mike. Wonderful coaching staff. So I want to shout out that program for doing a wonderful job. And yeah, man. You have anything with any more hoops?
Any more hoops?
Yeah. Well, we got to ask this question.
Yeah.
Championship game tomorrow. We got Houston and we got Florida. And that's going to be a game, man. Like, nobody would have ever told me that Duke would have lost that game. If you said Duke was going to lose that game, they're up by 7.
Right.
Duke led by 14 points with 8:30 to go. Duke led by 9 with 2 minutes to go. Duke led by 6 with 34 seconds left. Duke led by 3 with 25 seconds left. Duke led by 19 seconds. They led by 1 with 19 seconds left.
Right.
That is correct. Like, come on, man. To get, like, they gave that game away. Let's be honest. Like, ain't no way Houston supposed to win that game.
Right.
They didn't even play well. They're so much better of a team. It wasn't, they kept it, it was close. Like 14-15 was, like, in basketball, you got to get by like 25, 30.
Yeah,
that's a blowout. But 15, that's in reach.
It's in reach.
Yeah, they haven't had that real test. And Houston got grown men. And that's like those guys, they defend. Like, those guys are rough. They look crazy. But they defend. That's the Calvin Sampson team, man. I like I said last week, he's such an underrated coach. He doesn't get no love, man.
But you know what? He did go on the podium one time and said, he wants to see more black men and women in, higher positions as athletic directors and such and such. So, You know, sometimes when you shake the fence like that, you may get stiff-armed. That's just
he was at Oklahoma, went to Indiana, was done wrong in Indiana.
You may get stiff-armed.
And he's been in Houston for some time now, but he's starting to get some of these McDonald's All-American guys. So
surely.
yeah,
and they know the culture. He doesn't sugarcoat nothing. Like,
No.
you know the Houston culture.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You got Florida versus Houston. You got, man, what's that young boy's name, man?
Claytor Walton.
Claytor Walton. Jr.?
Or Walter Clayton is his name.
Walter Clayton, I think.
Yes.
Yes. Walter
Is his name Walter Clayton? Whoever he is, he's a pro. He is an absolute pro.
Walter Clayton Jr.
Walter Clayton Jr. is a friggin' pro.
He is a bucket, but I don't know.
He's a pro.
He's clutch.
He's a pro.
He'll take the big shots. He'll put the team on his back. But them dogs on Houston, like they'll play defense, bro.
I think Walter is ready. I think he's ready for this moment.
You think?
And everybody wants that story. Everybody wants that Walter story, the Walter Clayton Jr. story. He started off Iona with Rick Pitino.
Right.
You know, I think he was averaging like 16 minutes a game, average 7, and he transferred over to Florida. He's from Florida, from Lake Wales, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And now he just boosted up his numbers, and now he's an NBA player. He's going to get drafted.
My take.
So everybody's looking. So I understand the portal. Everybody wants that that Haley Van Lith story.
Right.
She brought 3 teams, I believe, to either Sweet 16 or the Elite 8.
Right. Like
the only player ever in the history to bring 3 different teams to the Sweet 16 or the Elite 8. And look, she was in Louisville, had a phenomenal career. Ends up saying, I want to try to win. Yeah. I want to try to win that championship. Goes to LSU. Shit, has a horrible year. Try to make her the point guard. She's not ready for that position yet. She didn't play well. All the blame goes on her, you know, and for LSU losing because they just won the chip before and pretty much brought the same team back, right? Angel, all of them came back.
Right.
They end up losing.
Shitty.
All the blame goes on her, right? She leaves, goes to TCU, becomes Big 12 Player of the Year in the conference, puts them on their back, and goes and has a deep run in the tournament.
Yeah.
And now her draft stock's up. So I see what the portal is about. I see everybody wants this story in the portal.
Right.
They want this story. They want the Haley Van Lith and that Walter Clayton Jr. story.
They want that story. I agree.
It's crazy. So who do you have Monday? Who do you have?
You know what? My head.
Houston versus Florida. Who do you have?
My head is saying Florida. I'm gonna go with my heart. My heart is saying Houston. I'm going with Houston.
Houston?
I'm going with Houston.
I'm gonna go Houston too, man. Who you got?
I'm going with Houston.
Florida's tough, man.
Florida's tough, man. 2 number 1 seeds.
Yeah. 2 number 1 seeds. I'm gonna go with Houston because I haven't seen Houston win since I've been alive.
Right.
You know, I've seen Florida win back.
I've seen like,
you know, with
greatest games, you know, five slammer jammer with Houston with Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, that's the last time they won it. We haven't seen them. They haven't won in forever. Yeah. So I would love to, and Calvin Sampson hasn't won. I know the coach from Florida, he's young, he hasn't won either. But, you know, I got a soft spot for Calvin, man, because he recruited me when he's at Oklahoma.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey. And he showed a lot of love. And I'll never forget when he called me on it was what holiday was it? It might have been it was Thanksgiving, actually. He called me on Thanksgiving and he asked me if I was okay.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget that. And he's like, man, I'm calling you on Thanksgiving. I should be with my family right now, but I'm just making sure, and I'm calling you to make sure that you're doing okay. And, you know, just, you know, you're on our mind. And I always respected him for that. And, so there's a little soft spot for me with Calvin Sampson, and he doesn't get the respect that he deserves, in my opinion, as being one of the top tier coaches in the country. So, I'm gonna go Houston. So
we're gonna go Houston.
Yeah. So talk to us in the comments. Let us know, man. Who do you feel is going to win the national championship tomorrow? Game starts tomorrow, I believe, at 9 p.m. I was gonna say Utah. Houston versus Florida Gators. Talk to us in the comments, man. Let's move on to hip hop. Let's go to hip hop. We gotta talk hip hop. Nokia video. So,
baby girl.
Yeah. So Nokia video. Some things that we can talk about Nokia video was IMAX. So was it in the movie theaters? IMAX? Is that what it means? Because I seen people in movie theaters. Yeah, like I seen Drake in some I seen a couple of the guys in the theaters, and I was like, oh, okay, I seen it in the theater. Yeah, so it was Theo Skirter. He's that guy who does a lot of Drake's video. He's really into the black and white stuff.
Yeah.
If you go on his page, you'll see a lot of black and white things on his page. So this is not the first video he did for Drake. I think he's done a few other ones, but the IMAX stuff. What are some things in the video that were for me, I see people talking about the dance, comparing the dance that he was doing to Kendrick, saying he was trolling Kendrick. Do I feel that way? I don't know, man. I think people are stretching a little bit.
I felt it had, to me, it kind of had a Hotline Bling part 2.
Yes, Taisha Scott. She did the choreographer for the video.
So for all you Kendrick fans, sorry, like Hotline Bling came out way before.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean.
And also, we felt like at the pop-up show when Kendrick was doing that dance.
Yeah,
and they said he was trolling Drake. You know, they always say it's okay for Kendrick to troll, but if Drake does it, it's issues. But
yeah,
right.
I really felt the nostalgic feel. The snakes brought back memories, like the whole Nokia. Like I had a Nokia, you know what I mean?
The snakes.
With no minutes during the day. After 6, I was good. You know what I mean? But during the day when I'm in class playing snakes. That snake game.
And it was crazy because he was like in this little hallway and then the snakes were around him. So people were saying that meant like he was throwing out shots like there's a bunch of snakes.
Definitely. You know? Hell yeah.
Right.
It was kind of dope to see him with the brick phone.
Right.
Then it kind of turned into one of those I forgot what you called it, man. Them not two-way pages.
The 2 ways, right.
So that was clever. That was clever. Very nostalgic.
Yes.
You feel me?
Right.
All in all, I thought it was a dope ass video, man.
It had the whole Caribbean theme, like Carabana.
Yep.
He was even in one of those newspapers, the Caribbean newspapers, man. That's culture right there for you.
That's culture right there, master.
Right.
Culture right there. The sky screens of Toronto and Mississauga.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's how
Monroe buildings. Yeah. He also had the owls at the end where people were saying this was another reference to the Not Like Us video where Kendrick had the owl in the cage.
The one owl, but there were more than one owl.
But he has 6 different owls. And then they also said that the owl that Kendrick had in the cage was the wrong owl. They said he wasn't even the right owl. So they're like, so then at the end you see the owl gave that look like, like that's not us. Like this is who we are, right? So all in all, I think the video was cool. I'm not mad at it. I think I had the roller skating scene as well. I enjoyed it, man. I'm not mad at it. Anybody who felt I think they felt like he should have been more of an old school what was it, like rollerblade vibe instead of the vibe that he went with.
He went with the Nokia theme.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I thought he nailed every Nokia theme that we knew growing up with. Like I felt. So say what you want, man. Say what you want, man.
And we got to also talk about the Nokia song. So Nokia, it's actually doing very well. Right now it's number 1 on US Apple Music. It's number 1 on global Apple Music. It's number 1 on US Spotify. It's number 1 on US iTunes. It's number 1 trending music video on YouTube. Highest selling song by any rapper released in 2025. And it will challenge for number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 this week. So that's what Nokia is doing. It is the biggest hit on the album. Not my favorite song on the album.
Right.
But it's the biggest hit. So the corpse is alive. It looks like he's alive.
He ain't dead.
I know people are trying to spread the rumor about Nokia, Party Next Door should feel some type of way because he made the music video of that song and, he used Party, but I'm just like, man, it's just, why do guys even try? Well, just leave it alone, man.
Leave them alone, man.
Just leave it alone.
Build, man. Let them build.
Leave it alone.
Nicely right now.
Yes, man. So And he's playing the songs, right? He's actually playing the song. Like I said, Nokia's not my favorite song, but yo, it's the hottest song on that album.
I think everybody knew that track was going to be the hottest track, man.
Man, I thought Somebody Love Me was going to be the biggest. I thought that was going to be the biggest one.
Me personally.
Right. Somebody Loves Me.
Yeah. Exactly.
Really? Yeah. On TikTok? Damn, man, I see so much TikTok with Nokia, man. It's correct. Every time I scroll, I'm seeing. Yeah. Right, it's split. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Last thing I just want to Ray Daniels. I don't know if you guys know who Ray Daniels is.
Man, he was talking so spicy. I was like, what did Drake do to you? I feel like Drake took his girl or something.
I don't know, but I'm just a little confused on.
And he's an OG, triple OG.
He is OG
to him, but I'm just like, dang, what did Drake do to you, bro?
But he said something where he was talking about Drake growing up, and he was like, well, you stuck all these girls and not one stuck yet. And I'm just like, why are you so focused on his relationship status? Is that not weird? Am I tripping or something? Like, why is another man worried about a relationship status? And when have we ever, does the relationship status take you to another level in the music level? Like, if I get married today, if Drake gets married today, does that take him to like a different level as far as musically?
I don't know.
Like, I'm so confused on why is another man worried about his relationship status. Like, it's so weird. Like, let's talk about, this is why you know it's personal, because we're not even talking about music no more. We talking about the man being in a relationship or not.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Right.
I'm not worried about
just saying he's not part of the culture, man.
Huh? Yeah, he said he'd rather be focused on his career.
Right.
It's fair. We never heard nobody say, well, Kevin Durant, you weirdo, you ain't married yet. Like, no one ever said that with basketball. So why are we so focused with it with music? He hasn't grown up. And then he uses Rick Ross. Rick Ross like, we see him. He acts a fool every day on goddamn social media.
Right.
And Kendrick Lamar is not even married. The hell y'all talking about? He's not even married.
He's not culture. He was really pushing that he's not cultured.
Is Kendrick married?
I was like, come on, man.
So he's been engaged for 7 years.
Listen, man, it happens. Okay. Man, it happens.
Okay.
Some guys engaged.
I'm just saying, isn't it better that Drake goes this route instead of having 75 different women?
Right.
That he's playing with their emotions and 75 different children?
Right.
At least he ain't out here like Ant-Man. Like, damn, he has one child, he's chilling.
Have a baby,
right?
Baby, be $1 million.
Like, I don't understand. Like, just chill. Like, the guy, like, let's keep it music. Like, let's stop talking about relationship statuses and all this weirdo shit. Like, let's focus on the music. And when he did focus on the music, he lied. He just lied and said that Effing Problems by A$AP Rocky, Kendrick gave A$AP Rocky the song. Why are you lying for, bro?
You gotta create a narrative, man.
Like, why are you lying? It's easy to just Google and see what happened. Right. And then what happens? You know, the internet's crazy. They find a video.
Find everything.
They find a video of 2 Chainz, and he talks about how the whole record came about. Right? It's like, yo, it was Drake's record, bro. Like, it was Drake's record, and he's the Effing Problems. Yeah. It was a verse at first. It was a line. Was and then Drake and 40 produced it and made that a whole friggin' the hook. And then he sent it to A$AP and said, yo, here. Why do people get on the mic and lie? I don't understand. Ray Daniels, man, listen, we understand that things are personal now.
Right.
Because niggas ain't talking about music no more. When you start talking about stuff that have nothing to do with what, I don't care who Drake messes with, I don't give a damn. Drop music, bro. Just drop music.
What she's doing, man.
Like,
and he got more coming, man.
Yeah, like if Ray Daniels, if you want to get into a rap battle, then this nigga get some bars and diss him. Or just be like Charlemagne. Right. Say, I hate that nigga. I can respect that more. When you say I hate that nigga, cool.
Yeah.
Now when Charlemagne says anything, I don't really take it serious because I know you just don't like the guy.
Right.
It's personal.
Super.
Right?
Facts.
Anyways, that's it for me. What do you got? You got anything else?
Man, I got myself a championship ring, man. I want to shout out my under 14, my 14U locked in grade 8 team. We participated in the coalition league.
Shining.
Come on, man.
Damn.
You know what I mean? We participated in the coalition league and we won it. We had the playoffs this weekend. Took 4 games, took 3 today, and we champions, man.
That's
So
big, man.
I want to
Anytime you can win.
shout out my son and Malik and Amari and Kevin and Isaiah.
Shout out to the boys, man. Shout out to the boys.
And E-Man.
Yes, sir.
And Rocco and Preston and Selassie and Matthew. And I think that is it. Coach P, the entire locked-in coaches and management, you know.
Yes, sir.
Led by a bunch of Finchman, you know what I mean? That's been there, done that, and ready to lead the youngins to the promised lands, man.
And I want to shout you guys out, man, for doing it the right way. Leading as caring adults.
Come on.
Leading and showing these kids how to do these things the right way.
Facts.
Right? We know that some of these youth, they don't have the strongest family background. They don't have, you know, adults that actually care or that are actually in their life, period.
Right.
So for you guys to show these youth the right way, how to do things the right way and lead them, because they might not know.
You got to lead an example.
Yeah, and some of them don't know, and they need that little guidance. And for you to guide those guys, man, I salute to all the young boys and salute to all the coaches out there who are leading by example and showing these youth how to do things the right way.
And salute to the
That's
parents.
my respect.
Salute to the parents for allowing me and the other coaches to do so. You know what I mean? No Pooh Shiesty mask over here. You feel me? Real shit. No Pooh Shiesty mask.
I wasn't going
there. These guys are still trying to defend that shit?
Oh, man.
Anyway, my bad, man.
Oh.
Hey, and that's a wrap. Yo, y'all continue to support the movement, Hip Hop Hoops, all day, every day, on all social media platforms, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit like, leave a comment. And yo, we out here, man. Title League, man. Salute to you. Y'all are working. #1 podcast network out here.
Let's get it.
We out.